Well, like many of you, we are in self-isolation, so not doing any traveling. So we're going to do some maintenance in the yard. I got a lot of projects here that I need to do, including cleaning the pool. It's gotten pretty dirty over the winter. As you can see, it's quite a mess. So it's not actually a pool, but a couple years ago we made ourselves a little wading pool out of a stock tank. Just a little something to beat the heat in the summertime. We picked up this 8-foot wide by 3-foot deep plastic stock tank from Tractor Supply for $400 and drove it home in the back of the pickup truck. After moving the kids' play set and removing all the rubber mulch, I started digging a hole just over 2 feet deep to drop the tank into. I filled the bottom of the hole with sand to level it, then dropped in the tank and filled it up with water to pack it down. I had already drilled out a hole in the side at the bottom for the filter inlet and ran plumbing up to ground level. I backfilled around the tank with gravel to hold it in place and ran the pipes for the plumbing to the pump location by the house. After the pipes were all run and the gravel backfill was packed in, Jody and I laid a patio made of pavers and set into sand. I then started working on the fountain. After a few weekends of work, we had a nice wading pool to cool off in. Over time, I continued to landscape, adding more plants and rocks. Created a little creek to fit the pool into the landscape motif of the Japanese garden, as if it were a pond. We even added a patio umbrella, which I cemented into place. So now that winter is over, it's time to get the pool cleaned up. As you can see, even just a quick sweep cleans it up pretty nicely. Mostly all that's in here is some dirt and some bugs, sticks, stuff. It's not too bad. It's not all algae-y and moldy because I've kept the chlorine level pretty high throughout the winter, and of course it won't lose a lot of chlorine during the winter because it's so cold. But it's really just dirt. It needs to be vacuumed up. So I'll sweep it up, scoop up a bunch with the net as much as I can, and then I'll get the vacuum out and vacuum it up. Luckily, it's not a lot of work to get the pool clean since it's so small. I usually prefer to do this cleanup work from in the pool,
because on a nice hot day, it's refreshing to just hang out in the pool and do some work, clean it up. But as you can see, it is not a nice day and the pool is very cold. It's 55 degrees.
One thing about this tank is the lip under the rim. A lot of junk and bugs and stuff gets caught up under it, so it has to be hosed out.
All right, so we're ready to get the hose vacuum into the pool, and we'll see how this new bag does. Hopefully it'll stay on and it'll capture all the dirt, what's left in there. Now, one interesting thing about this vacuum is because it's open-ended and the water just comes out the bag, it actually puts water into the pool. And as you may have noticed, the water level in the pool is pretty low. It's less than half, and that's because during the winter I go ahead and drop the water because I don't want the pool to be full. If it rains, it could overflow. I don't want to have to maintain it that much. Having the low water is better. I don't drain it completely because I did that the first year, and what happened was the rain got down underneath the pool in the hole in the ground and floated it up a little bit. So you'll actually see that end down there, once it's full, you'll see that the water level is lower on that end than it is on this end, because this end stayed in the ground and that side floated up a little bit, about an inch. So it's not level anymore.
This hose-powered vacuum works great to suck up the dirt and stuff that I can't get with the net. I ended up using a piece of from a pair of nylons to replace my bag for the vacuum.
All right. Pool looks much better than it did. Much cleaner. We're filling it up. So I vacuumed it all out, cleaned it all up. There's still a little bit of stuff in there, and the gravel we'll have to get with the filter. But now we need to check the chemicals and probably shock it just to kill off anything that might be in there. But there shouldn't be much because we're filling it up with new water. So Jackson's gonna check the chemicals. I would imagine the chlorine is probably pretty slim. We'll check it too. Like no chlorine.
Add 1 drop, solution 4, and mix.
Looks like it's pretty off the chart.
Yeah.
should say.
Definitely need some more.
Yeah, it's like super acidic.
It'll take some time to get the chemicals adjusted just right, but for the most part, the pool is ready for summer. If you like this video, subscribe and ring the bell so you get notifications when more videos like it come out. And check out some of my other videos of my DIY projects, such as how I built my Japanese tea garden. And thanks for watching.